That was actually sweet. Okay, you got to come back now.
He's going.
You the British. Oh my gosh. Hi, I'm Riley.
Hi, I'm Malachi.
And we're unintentionally dense.
Woo!
Woo!
Whoa.
We got that one pretty fast.
Yeah. Episode number 4.
Episode 4.
Yeah.
I actually completely forgot how many
I
we were
almost
on.
did as well. That's why it took 5 seconds for me to think about it. I had to make sure I was right.
Episode 4.
Episode
Sweet.
4. Yeah. It's just us today. So no guest.
It is just us. That's okay though. We can have a good time. We got the drinks going. Yeah. What did you? I don't even remember what you said you were gonna get. What did you get to drink?
Black coffee.
Black coffee.
It's the better way to drink it.
I have black tea. You can kind of see through it. Wait.
Yeah, look at his weird face. That would be a funny thing to zoom in on your mirrored face. That's so whimsical. Almost like it is the stuff that we're going to be showing today. If you're wondering why I got like the garage sale behind me, it's because we have some funny items we found on Facebook Marketplace. And I kept finding stuff because I just made a Facebook account recently. You know, I'm getting old. I'm an actual unk now. I got a Facebook account, which is
this guy got a.
It's a very.
This guy's sister had a kid, and he went, "Yep, well, I'm a unk now, so I actually have to make a Facebook."
I'm on Facebook, and I'm only going to use it for Marketplace.
Welcome to the club.
If you're a returning viewer, well, thank you first off for watching the show. We have some new things actually. You know, if you check out my headphones.
Oh yeah, I guess we should update it. Yeah, this guy got some new fancy dance headphones.
They're pretty nice, little open backs, ATH R70Xs. I think that's the model name.
Those who know.
Those are barely anyone to know. No, I didn't even know about these until I found them on ChatGPT, right?
Yeah, there you go.
This guy has a light behind him.
Huh?
We're like, wait, Riley.
I got the lightsaber.
Riley, what is that behind you?
This?
Like
this thing?
Like turn around, please. Yeah, he's got a new light behind him. I've got a new setup as well. You know, it's pretty nice looking.
I turned around and I was like, "What? There's 2 now."
No, I'll change it back.
Are you just gonna leave that background on?
I'll change it back.
That's the bit for the rest of time on this podcast. Is whatever we just have the same background the whole time.
Yeah, whenever yours changes, I change.
That'd be
mine.
too good. Yeah. Well, anyway, do you wanna start with your list? Because in all fairness to everyone listening, do you have something you need to say before we get started here?
I'll say it after.
Okay. In all fairness, before we get started with this is an idea that we're trying to come up with things that we wanted to do because when we have a guest on the show, it's more or less like an interview and tailored around what the guest is either good at or how we know them personally. Whereas when it's just us, we're thinking of things that, literally. When we're coming up with ideas, we're like, what could we do? And he came up with this fun idea once he started finding things on Marketplace that were just really bizarre. We were like, why don't we make lists and display to each other the items that we've found in our treasure hunts? So that's what we're here to do today. I don't know how we're... Exactly, yeah, and we're going to present them to each other. But yeah, Ed, you said you're going to say something before we get started, though.
I had a funny story of making my Facebook account because I had a struggle for some reason to actually just make my Facebook account in the summer. Like, when I first tried to sign up, I was signing up because I just needed to look at Marketplace. I'm like, I keep getting sent stuff from my mom, and I was like, okay, I need to make an account finally so I can view Marketplace.
Yep.
And so as I'm trying to make an account, I sign up on the website. I don't download the app. I sign up on the website on my phone. I make the account. I skip the whole friends thing, and I don't put a profile picture, I don't put a banner, because I'm like, I don't care, right? And I'm scrolling on Marketplace, and then literally like an hour later or something, I get an email from Facebook, and they're like, your account has been suspended for yada yada reason, security reasons. And I'm like, what did I do? I've had this account for an hour, how can I get my account suspended? So then I make an account, or I make another account under the same name, and same thing, it says like, this account is suspended. I was like, oh, okay, bro. So what I do is I appeal the suspend under the account that has the email, and I do the whole thing where like I have to use my phone, I have to like move my head left and right and like up and down, verify that I'm human, right?
Yeah.
And I got denied. I couldn't appeal it anymore.
Way.
They denied my account. Yeah. So
oh my gosh.
So then I do the same thing, except I get the app and I do the phone number and my email and whatever. And then it suspends me right away. Like, because I think it was under the same name or something. And so then I get suspended for the same reason that I'm like a bot, right? And so I have to do the whole thing, and I'm like, I'm human, I swear. And I'm like jokingly doing this thing. And then I finally get verified that I'm human from Facebook. And I didn't know that it'd be such a struggle to just make a Facebook account, but you know.
Yep. Well, sir, shall we get started? Or you wanting to go first, because you kind of had a system ready to go, but mine we kind of wanted to save for last. So I'm curious to see what you came up with, given that this was your idea.
Yeah. So I don't know. You'll see. That's all I can say is you'll see. I can't say.
I'm excited
anything.
to see what you have.
Okay.
Absolutely fantastic.
Starting out, we got the mystical marketplace. You know, we've got the wondrous woos and the magical items down ye way of the town, and we have some items to show and stories to tell. All right, first item.
Alrighty, let's hear it.
We've got the Rocktopus, $15.
Heck yeah.
When I first saw this guy, it's what started the whole thing, and I'm like, wow, that is the greatest 3D printer use I've ever seen. Right? Mm-hmm. Here's another angle. And the description. It's a Rocktopus. What do you expect? I mean...
That's actually awesome.
Honestly, yeah. It's quite the wondrous item. It's pretty mystical. Ooh. All right, and the next item we have, I'll lose to you in a race for $60. Description. Want to impress your girl? Want to finally prove to your friends that your big turbo WRX is actually fast? I'll challenge you to a race in my 2020 BRZ and purposely lose to make your dreams a reality. Dude, continuing on, there's an expansion pack. There's a DLC. For an additional fee of $50, I'll throw a tantrum and beg for a second race, which I also will lose. Absolutely no judgment to anyone who buys my service. Game is game, right?
Can we have another episode? Like, if we make a sequel to this, can we actually phone that guy and do that? Oh my gosh. Could we actually do that?
I don't know if this one's still up, right? That's why I started screenshotting them and not just saving them, because
if that's up and that's local, we should go to that guy and actually ask him if he would want to do this.
All my stuff is local. All of this is local.
Dude, that's so
I'll specify.
Good.
My
so
Facebook
good.
Marketplace range is only like 50 kilometers. This is in town.
Same with mine.
Yeah.
Mine was all really, really close.
And the next slide, I don't know if you've ever wondered, I wonder if anybody wants to use coffee grounds, right? Well, there you go. There's some free used coffee grounds.
What?
And I don't even know why you would be selling that. Like, that's kind of disgusting.
What is that photo? Wait.
It's like, that's coffee grounds. I don't know.
I do not understand at all.
It's wondrous. It's mystical. It's the marketplace.
It is mystical.
And next we have the silly titles. So these are ones I found where I'm like, these just have funny titles, right? Starting out, we have we got a micro. Everybody heard of a microphone? We got a micro for $999
$1 million.
Yeah. Next we got a big ass sign. Big old beat up sign.
That's so good.
And after this, we got the half a good cart. This is the most
half a good cart.
redneck, like Penticton based post I had seen.
It's not even go-kart, it's half a good cart.
There were so many I see people just misspell stuff all the time. I got half a good cart.
Oh my gosh.
Bag, $50.
That's so good.
Continuing on, we got the divorce proof king. And we got nervous guns. Nervous guns was the best one I ever saw. What makes him so nervous, you ask? I couldn't tell. Maybe the fact that there's a divorce proof king beside him, but
dude, the steamed lens is what sells that ad completely.
oh yeah,
dude.
it's so just.
Oh my gosh,
it's so low quality. But next thing is this bag. You might be wondering, what is this? Well, it's a mystery bag. It's a mystery bag for $30.
$30. You don't know what's in it.
You don't know what's in it. It's a mystery bag. But, I came up with a bit of a theory about like what could be in this from some other items, which includes the red M&M display, $450. And of course,
$450?
yeah.
What? Okay.
I'm pretty sure they stole it from a store. Carry on, though.
I would imagine.
You need the pear, right? You need the yellow M&M.
You gotta get both, dude.
Yeah,
Come on.
You gotta get both. With the Lego behind him is not included. But carrying on with what else I think is in this bag is whatever this is. Who knows? Whatever it is. The Sour Patch Kids pillow, $5. We got the giant letter T, and then we got the President Donald J. Trump chia pet.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
That's the mystery bag. That's like the Lego guys when you're feeling the mystery Lego bag and you're like, this is that guy.
Yeah.
This I know what it is in there, right?
Like the.
Next we have the rare items. These are items that you wouldn't find in the common world, only on Marketplace.
Only on
we got a 2013 Flappy Bird on iPod. And this is actually rare. This is not even a joke. This is an actually rare item.
That's nuts, actually.
Yeah.
Wait.
And I used to have one of these.
Wow.
I used to have this as a kid, but the iPod does not work. It's broken.
Wow.
Yeah, $750.
That's actually crazy.
Actually a rare find. Next we have
the
lightly used coffin.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. I was down for about 8 months, but I decided to go a different route at $500,
Dude, that is so crazy.
It's pretty rare,
That's actually insane.
You don't get to buy coffins much.
I was gonna say, I don't even know if that's like a rare ad. I don't even know about like a rare item.
Yeah. This is a one-time use, right? Except this is lightly used in this case.
Lightly used.
Pretty disturbing.
Second-hand coffin.
Continuing on, we have...
What the heck?
The catalytic converter guts. We got the innards of a catalytic converter I don't want. Bring your own 5-gallon bucket empty and I'll trade ye.
The fact that he spelled it Cadillac converter.
Yeah, and here we got the Groot. I'm gonna steal the neighbor's cats.
I don't even know if I could do that voice right now. Alright, right here, you can see the catalytic converter guts. Got the innards of a catalytic converter remote. Bring your own 5-gallon bucket empty and I'll trade you.
Catalytic converter guts free. Jeez, bro.
That's so good, actually.
Alright, the final, we got the impact drill train.
Yes!
Did you have this?
I haven't had that, but I've seen so many of those that I just love that idea. I just love that idea.
I know. I didn't know these were a thing before finding this listing. And I was reading the description, which says, this is an impact drill train horn. It is loud 150 decibels. Excellent for sport events, road rage, or anything else you would like to be obnoxiously loud at. I will make it to order. So this is custom made. Will not respond to this if it too many fake spam accounts. But yeah, I like...
That's actually crazy.
I couldn't believe how loud this thing is. 150 decibels? That's stupid loud. That's louder than...
real loud.
Like, most concerts.
I was going to say, that's like a straight-piped car. That's like so loud.
With your ear like right next to it, like boom,
Yeah,
boom,
right
boom.
next to it.
Yeah. Continuing on, we have the whimsical items. We have
Alright,
the
let's see what's in
whimsical
this category.
Facebook items. So starting out, we have this post.
I'm selling a figurine.
I am selling a figurine. I'm selling a figurine. You do not know what it is, but I'm selling a figurine.
And continuing on, we have this free castle, spaceship, or submarine. And I thought the description of this made it like way funnier, which says, hours of entertainment if you have an imagination. Had a tub in it, come pick it up before it gets broken down and recycled. Slightly oversized, strange 9-year-old boy for size reference. So when I saw this, I was like, yeah, this is one of the most millennial posted items I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
And next up, we have a whimsical building.
Oh, look at that.
An actual whimsical item. And when I saw this, and I saw this next post, I was like, you imagine you buy this, right?
Yeah.
And then you get this handmade mushroom hat. And you wear it. And you dwell in your whimsical building as a mushroom person. Yes.
Start a new life.
You start a new life as a mushroom person. You're like, I'm a mushroom guy. But yeah, anyways, that is my presentation.
Oh, dang, that's sweet. That's actually awesome.
Yeah. I had a lot of
The
fun.
whimsical items.
Yeah.
I enjoyed your items. They were all very different, for sure. Okay, you want to know something sweet though? You want to know something
None of them
super
were the
sweet?
same.
None of them were the same. I have all completely different items.
Sick.
All
We'll
completely
see about
different
next
items.
time if any of the items I saved. Because I have a lot that I didn't put in.
I'm curious. Shall I share my screen? Whimsical. Are you ready for the screen to be shared? We are entering. Okay.
We're entering whimsical.
Come all,
number 2.
come gather around. Come into the story circle. We're gonna sit down.
I'm gonna sit down.
And we're gonna read a little story. Get your snacks, get your popcorn, get your drinks. We are gonna begin.
I'm holding it so weird.
The story called
Okay.
Place of the Market Finds,
the
aka
stream's not
Malachi's
loaded yet.
Hero's Journey.
Oh gosh. You wrote a story for me. I wasn't expecting that.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I think I'm
everybody,
ready.
here we
I'm
go.
not sure. Let's go.
Okay, let's begin. This story begins with Malachi losing his job. Oh no!
You're fired. You were telling me you Photoshop stuff. How did you do that inside a Google Slide?
I had to utilize Paint 3D for this one, but yes, I had to. I mixed this up a little bit.
Oh, it's my old desk as well. Wow.
Yeah, that was like right when we got the lights in.
Yeah.
This was like pretty fresh. But anyway,
Dude,
so
hold on, pause. My like face has been hurting since like the end of my presentation. From smiling, my face already hurts. I'm scared. Okay.
So
Keep going.
this is the inciting incident of this plot. Is Mr. Malachi here? Whatever job he had before doesn't matter because he got fired, and he goes, "Oh no, He has to. So now he's jobless, but he can't be jobless. So what does he do? He goes, you know what? I have to start applying. I have to find a new job. After applying around and looking around, he finally lands a job interview. And so he's like, oh shoot, I can't just show up to a job interview in this lovely flower shirt with my headphones on. I gotta get something more spiffy, show off my character still a little bit, but I can't just be in a t-shirt. Dude's got to dress up a little bit. So you go and you find yourself the Pac-Man suit for $50. It is a full set. You can see the tie is there. There's pants hung up on the middle rack, and then there's the blazer. I don't know if there's a shirt included.
Felt? Not felt.
The inside is purple felt. Yeah, purple lining. It's very, very,
I actually
very
wish
cool
you bought
shirt.
that so I could wear it.
So, upon this, he purchases the Pac-Man suit, and he goes, "Dang, this is a really good suit. This shows off a little bit of like the nerdy side about me, but it doesn't look too nerdy. It actually kind of looks good, and like it's a suit. No, but it gives off the energy. He has the suit, but he goes, oh man, you know what I don't know how to do, or is going to be really hard to do." Without a specific item is I won't be able to tie my tie without being able to see it. But because you're tying your tie while it's on you,
but of course.
you're gonna need a mirror.
Does it come with the half grandma stuck in the mirror?
I don't know. I didn't check the description on this one.
Cursed mirror.
But you need a decent sized mirror. You need a decent sized mirror so you can not only tie your tie, but also see how you look once you've tied your tie, and make sure you look good enough to go to the job interview.
I definitely haven't already learned how to tie it without looking.
Yeah, exactly. And so now upon having a mirror, you can double check that you look good and you don't have like drool on the side of your face. Your beard looks good. Your hair is combed the right way.
I was like mouth
before you go to
all the time, every day.
And so you want to make sure that you're on time for your job interview, right? You have a specific time that you got to be there. It's a certain place and thing. So you want to make sure that you know what time you're supposed to get there. So you go ahead and you get a wall clock for $15. And what's interesting is even though you are late anyway, you can still read the time if you know how clocks work. You just have to imagine the numbers around the circle.
Imagine like the cardboard box.
Imagine. Take your wall clock and your cardboard box, and you get on your merry way. So now you have a clock to tell you what time it is, so you know what time you have to leave to get to your job interview. But lo and behold, you need a mode of transportation to get to your job interview. And what better way to go from your living space to your job interview than the clown bike?
Oh gosh. There is a video on my phone I have to send you to put in the edit of me on a tiny little tricycle. That is that exact image.
Wait, guys, where's the brakes on this thing?
But yes, you need a perfectly what's the word? Useful mode of transportation that's going to get you to your job interview safe and sound.
$65 is kind of insane.
Yeah, for that, I was, it's within your budget. Given that you don't have a job anymore, it's not too expensive. You're able to spend what you have to get to your next endeavor, to start making the big bucks again. So you hop on your clown bike after you've purchased it, and you make your way to your job interview.
I do have my hair all nice as well.
And you do your hair all nice. You curl your mustache. From the wind, it just looks fantastic. And so you go into your job interview, you sit down, you take your interview, and they say, well, thanks for coming in and interviewing, and we'll let you know some results in a little bit. Thanks for coming in. So you take your clown bike, you ride back home, and you sit on the couch, and you go, well, what am I supposed to do between now and figuring out if I got the job or not? Oh, I know what I can do. I'm going to play my Jack SpongeBob SquarePants TV game.
What the heck? Oh my gosh. That's like in the episode when he covers his face with sand and his nose is sticking out.
Literally. So you take your little SpongeBob SquarePants game, which I actually went and researched that this isn't just some jank like Walmart toy. This is an actual thing that works, and it's like a Super Nintendo-esque interface side scroller video game with multiple levels and multiple game modes.
I had something like that for the Wii. It was like Scooby-Doo. I had like a Scooby-Doo controller or something for the Wii.
I had the version of this of it was Aang from Avatar. I had the Last Airbender one of these.
Was it his nose?
No, it was him. It was him on like a pedestal. He had he was like sitting and he was like this, and that was the joystick. You would grab him and move him around. It was very strange. But anyway, so lo and behold, you're playing your game, and you get lost in it. You're playing your game for a long time, and you have that clock now, so you're able to look at your clock and go, Oh man, it's been a little while. So you check your phone, you go, oh, I got a email or a text message or whatever job applicator receiver people send you your information, telling you information. I don't remember. Guys. Those guys. Anyway, they tell you that you got hired. Congratulations, you've been hired at this new you've been hired at this new location, and you have a job again. And guess what? This comes with the awesome perk. You have a company vehicle allowance. Isn't that crazy?
What is it?
So basically, what that entails is they've given you a set amount of funds out of in compliance with probation and whatever policies that they've entailed upon you in being hired. But this new system basically allows you to purchase any vehicle of your choosing and insure it as a company vehicle under company insurance, so you can get tax write-offs for it.
My allowance.
So your allowance allows you for $12,750, and you go and purchase a 1964 Volvo 3304.
We got the tire in the front. Holy crap!
Heck
bro.
Yeah, dude. This thing is sweet, and I don't have the description.
There's so many more behind. Wow.
No, you go, dude. You went to the World War II Vietnam lot, and you were like, I went
to the lot.
That's the one I want.
Oh my gosh.
So you talk to the salesman there, and he's like, yeah, back in Nam, I was working on these all the time. And you go, well, yeah, just I'd company vehicle, I need to purchase something. He's like, well, this bad boy, a 1964 Volvo 3304 Panzerfaust 106 RR vehicle, runs great, it's all original, one of 344 built, no rot, no rust, registered in BC, $12,750. If this add up, it's still available. And you go,
I go, wow.
Well, I happen to have exactly $12,750. Can I please take this home? And he goes, yes, sir. And you sign some paperwork and hop in it, and you take off. And I'm trying to remember if I have
40 kilometers an hour.
A measly 40 kilometers an hour. But hey, it's probably at least 1 kilometer faster than your clown bike, and a little bit more unique. And
I'm ripping on that thing.
But yeah, you take this this vehicle, and you're driving your company vehicle, and you're working your job, and you're starting to make money. You go, dang, okay, I got a cool company car now that nobody else drives around here. It's freaking sweet. I'm kind of living the life. I'm gonna go get me some bling. So you decide you're gonna get yourself a 6'7" motor chain to wear around your neck.
No way. That freaking sucks. I saw something very similar. I will say I found something very similar.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, you
would catch me dead. You'd catch me in that used coffin wearing that.
That's where that came from. It came out of the used coffin. But anyway, so you're driving your car around. You got that fancy company vehicle. You got your 6'7" bling on, and you're working your job. You're racking up the cash, but at the same time, you like to take some risks every once in a while, right, Malachi? Like you're kind of interested in taking a little bit of a. I'm not saying like gambling your life away, but like
I'm pretty an unlucky guy. I don't like gambling, but
you'll jump off the high dive if given the opportunity, potentially, right?
Waiting for me to answer.
Yes.
You know what I did when that happened? I mouthed no and didn't say anything.
Okay, but anyway, risk taking aside, you decide, you know what, we're gonna do something really interesting here. We're gonna place a little. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. There's not really like a win. There's not really like a high risk, high reward situation here. But at the same time, you're like, you know what? With the way the internet's going nowadays, maybe I could make some money off of some merchandising here. Have you ever seen the numbers around dipping into reality here? Have you ever seen I don't know my Pokemon cards, but have you ever seen the Charizard Pokemon card about how it's like whenever it goes on auction for like so much money just because it's so popular? You ever seen that before?
I don't know Pokemon card prices, but I'm around people, so I know that they go for a lot.
Okay, yeah. So in that vein, like the Charizard card goes on auction for way too much money. And granted, it's a really cool card if it's authentic and really sweet, but it's expensive. So given the state of the internet, you think, you know what? I found this one at a yard sale. I think I might try and resell this on the black market. Dive into the dark web a little bit. See if some guy in China wants to snatch this from me. You go. What if I get the Tung Sahur trading card, $10 from a garage sale, and you go, I'm gonna resell this on auction. Starting bid $300. What the heck is his
attack and defense? What is all that, bro? 635,000. Holy crap! Oh wow!
And you're like, you know what? This is you're taking a risk. Like you're like, oh, dude, like I don't know, but like the internet's the internet right now. So I'm gonna take a sip of tea to.
I think I'd be taking a risk not getting like a curse buying this card.
But anyway, so you end up placing this on auction. When the auction is closed, you find yourself with $1 million. From selling the Tung Sahur trading card.
Some kid uses mom's credit card to buy that.
And you go, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with this money? And you make the local news. You make Castanet, and they go, wow, this guy sold this trading card, this Tung Sahur trading card, for $1 million on auction. Now claimed richest
big check, my 6'7" chain.
All of your items acquired. You're like an RPG character. It's like you just loaded up on everything up to this point.
Yes, it's like a character that has in like Call of Duty that has like the wildest like deck and outfit. And it's like in the cutscene.
Literally,
it's like super serious.
Literally,
you got like your pink unicorn gun and everything.
Literally, dude. Oh my gosh. So upon this, you make the local news. You got all this money, and through a friend of a friend, through all these events that are going on, you meet this girl, and you guys start talking. It has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that you just made $1 million off of a Tung Sahur trading card. Absolutely not. But this lady's, starts getting to talking to you. You guys start talking to each other, and you go, hey, you know what? Like, we're kind of enjoying each other. Time goes by. You have that clock now to track how much time is going by.
Oh yeah, obviously.
But time goes
so
by,
much that I
and you
forgot.
end up getting married. You end up getting married to this lovely young lady, with all of that money from your Tung Sahur trading card that got you $1 million, you're able to pay for your wedding and for your honeymoon and for a house for you guys to live in and move in together.
Oh man, that
is absolutely astounding.
That could just barely buy me a house in this economy.
That's what I mean. Yeah, so it's crazy. You just got a down payment at least. You haven't paid off your house, but you got a down payment at least. So you're starting a life with your lovely lady, and you're also still working your day job. You got your Volvo 3304 or whatever it was called. You're driving that around.
I can't believe she married me. I'm gonna put a kid's booster seat in the Volvo army
exactly. Car. Oh, yep. Speaking of children, you give birth to a girl.
This is in like this. Now that you've gone to like this route, I'm in such a surreal position. Of like, is this guy just like prophesying that this is happening?
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, take inspiration, dude. Yeah, maybe we'll see.
That's what you meant. Oh my gosh. Before we started, Riley was like, I hope you take inspiration from my presentation. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, like, I hope you take inspiration from it. Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay, so upon this, you have a little baby girl. She starts to grow up. She's growing into a little toddler, and you go, it's really the values in our household. We place you and your wife, you're pretty traditional, not the most traditional. You're not like, I can't think of an example without trying to be off-putting or whatever. But basically you're like, let's make sure that our daughter's comfortable in her own skin, and she grows up to be just a wonderful woman, and she's able to maybe find a husband and start a family someday. So you start her off. You get her the little Tykes washing machine as a.
I've never seen that before.
So she can practice doing the laundry at home for her lovely husband one day. As a lovely little 3 or 4 year old.
Is this low-key, like, politically incorrect? Next you're gonna fall like a little Tykes like kitchen set and whatever. Holy crap, bro. Oh, I am so bad. Carry on.
Oh gosh.
Carry
okay.
on.
Yeah,
No
so
judgment.
and then this is going well. She's actually using it. She's enjoying it. So you're, okay, sweet. So we did a good job. It's not like when you buy your kid a toy and they're like, I want to play with the garbage. It's like, nope. She's actually playing with the little Tykes washing machine that you got her, which is sweet. And then lo and behold, some fun times later, it's a boy. You have a second child. You have a son
what's
who
his
looks
toy?
just like you. You have a son who looks just like you.
Wow, yeah, no, he came out just like the way that I'm described.
But you're like, okay, so I want to make sure my son is cool. I want to make sure my son gets all the friends at school, right? Not too cool for school, but cool
my dad
at
has
school.
a Volvo. He's got a Volvo military vehicle from Vietnam. Right?
Exactly.
He talks like
So
this in
to make
grade
su-
3.
to make sure that he is for sure the coolest kid in kindergarten. You get him the Lightning McQueen VTech laptop.
Where's the mini car? Where's my mini car?
Where's the mini car?
I lost it.
Mini car.
You find it? The mini car. But yes, the Lightning
my
McQueen. And
gosh.
look, even on the thing it says Lightning McQueen learning laptop. So it's not just a toy. It's efficient for helping him grow in school and in his knowledge of everything to come. And so at this point,
it's literally wide car.
it's literally wide car. So at this point, your son is in kindergarten. So at this point, your daughter's probably around, I want to say grade 2 or 3, at the youngest for sure. And she comes up to you. She's starting to communicate with you. She knows how to speak English good enough that you can kind of have a conversation with her. She goes, hey, Dad, I want a puppy for Christmas. And you're going, oh man. I don't know if we can afford a puppy right now. And she's like, oh, okay. Well, just keep it in mind. So,
Let me go
keep
buy
it in
another
mind. Christmas.
trading card.
So Christmas comes along, and you're like, oh, I found the perfect puppy for my daughter.
Okay.
This is fantastic. So you got her the handmade dog toy.
Oh, man, I don't like the one where it's like the expand image with the doll beside it. That's low-key creepy. Wow, $150.
This was, in case you're wondering, this was the kind of scary one.
Yeah, no, I could presume.
Oh,
You know,
dude.
I was gonna get my napkin out to like start writing notes down for my life, but I think I'm gonna stop right here.
Yeah, so this, so she opens it up on Christmas Day and she goes, thanks, Dad. This is great. And
She's
you're
like,
yeah, I'm.
She's like,
Oh my gosh! But yeah, so you're like, man, satisfied Christmas. And then your birthday's coming around in March, right? And it's coming up. You've had 2 kids. You got to a point. Your wife is like, honey, you've worked so hard. I think you're doing such a great job with your job, whatever your job is that you drive your truck, your big Volvo army truck. You've just been such a good dad and getting your kids the exact toys that they need to pursue the lives they want to pursue.
exactly.
She goes, you know what? I've decided to get you something because you're reaching that age now where you can take you can take a little bit of time to yourself. You know, maybe not like a full man cave is in place yet, but maybe one day we'll get there. So she starts you off. She gets you the football helmet chair.
Holy crap! What on earth, bro? $500. That is awesome.
$500 from Miller Genuine Draft Beer. It is authentic. And I'm not kidding. Cave. Literally, and honestly, like Riley's opinion, this actually looks like kind of comfy and like kind of sick. Like not
I would hate to hit my shin on the metal face guard though.
Oh, that would suck. But anyway, so you're like, dang, thanks, honey, so much. This is the best birthday gift. And then you go to sit down in it, and you're like, man, this is super comfortable. And she's like, hey, I have one more thing for you. And she calls your kids back in and they go, Dad, happy birthday. We got you something. And you go, oh, what could you have possibly gotten for me for my birthday? And you take the bag and you open the bag. It's a Bart Simpson 32-ounce cup.
I love The Simpsons. I think I might have seen this. I might have seen this, but I didn't save it. Oh, yeah. That's
and you make extreme eye contact with this water bottle for 10 minutes, and you say, son, daughter, whatever your names are, thank you so much for gifting me this. Boy, girl, thank you so much. And you sit down and you relax with your cup in hand in your football chair, knowing that you've created a life. You've created a life that you're proud of. You fully succeeded. You're able to kickstart your life into high gear with a Tung 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 Sahur trading card off the black market for $1 million.
Yeah, that was the pivot. That was the canon.
That was the pivot point. That was the canon event. And so you finally rest, and you watch the sunrise on
Captain America
on a Grateful
Captain
Life.
America next to Thanos.
And
it's beautiful.
That is the book closed.
Wow.
So yeah.
Close the book. Close my Tim Hortons napkin.
There you go.
Throw it out.
That was the place of market finds. Malachi's hero's journey.
Man, that was like I actually don't. I'm at a loss for words.
Dude's actually speechless.
I was like accepting like an Oscar. Yeah. Do I have an award?
I just want to thank my wife and my 2 kids for this football chair.
I want to thank Riley for planning my whole life for me. Man.
Oh man.
That was something.
That was really fun to make.
That was a joy to watch.
So take inspiration, at your leisure. If you do end up selling a Tung 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 Sahur trading card on the black market for $1 million, I would like some royalties off of that just to know that.
Yeah, if I live out the life, you need copyright royalties.
Yeah.
What made you start to think about just making a story about my life?
I can't remember what exactly the item was. I think what it was it was something to do with the clown bike and the Pac-Man suit. Oh, that's what it was. That's where so the clown bike was just like this is totally something that we would buy and you would ride. But the clown suit,
before.
The Pac-Man suit, sorry. I was looking at the Pac-Man suit because it was not only something that I thought you would wear. I was like,
right.
What is the, contextually, what are things that you need a suit for? And I was like, oh, maybe he's got to go to a job interview. And then I already, not even kidding, I had the suit, the mirror, the clock, the clown bike. I had all that stuff saved. But then I was like, how do I link them all together? So I was like, oh, you need the suit to look nice. You need the mirror to know that you look nice before you leave. The bike is for, riding away to your interview. The clock to know when your interview is. The SpongeBob game to pass the time in between. And then once it got to once it got to the Volvo truck, that's kind of where it was like, okay, this is kind of where the success is settling in. So
okay, I'm just writing fire, like the gunna,
writing for yeah. And then once I got to the bit where I was like, that's okay. So before we were recording, you came back and I was crying laughing. The thing that I was laughing at was that the fact that the Tung 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 Sahur trading card is what paid for your wedding, honeymoon, and house.
yeah, that makes sense.
I was like saying that sentence in my mind for the first time. I was like, that is the most insane thing I've ever thought of. But it works for the story. So,
and I wouldn't that's the last thing I would have expected from you is the freaking Tung Tung Tung. Like trading card. That's the
crazy thing. I didn't even search for that. That just popped up. Okay, so recently, I think what was it? The day after our first episodes came out, we had my birthday party, and we had a
Our friend, it was the Saturday after.
Regan brought his little 80cc dirt bike out, and you were like, "Oh, try how to ride this." So
it was Ezra.
How did that even start? How did this even start? Because I just saw the crash. I don't know what the preceding events were.
Okay, it's pretty funny because Ezra was there, and I think he had ridden on it, but then Steven was also riding on it. I love that two of the guests that we've already had on the show, both rode on this thing, and then
they were involved in this.
So Steven rode on it, and because the way I described him, he's lengthy, he's tall, he looked really funny. And then you were ripping on it, and it just looks really funny because it's this just super obnoxiously Honda Civic loud tiny thing with this long lengthy guy on it.
I was going so fast on it too.
Yeah, you were going
hitting
fast.
Jumps on it, bro.
Oh, it was insane. And so then Ezra comes up and he rides it, and when he's done or whatever, Ezra's like, Malachi, good, you gotta ride it. And I was like, all right, let's do it. I'll try it. And I have never ridden a 2-wheel motorized vehicle before. I had never done it.
This guy knows how to drive go-karts. That's pretty much it.
Hey, I know how to drive 4-wheel things, not 2-wheel.
Pretty much.
Apart from
2-wheel was new.
Tricycles. I know how to ride tricycles.
That's 3-wheel.
Uh-huh. I mean bicycles, right? I learned how to ride my bike.
Yeah, but a motorized 2-wheeler. This was your first
motorized is
time.
Very different, and especially the gearing and everything. And so I get the whole I imagine you just.
Sorry, I'm imagining the crash.
And I wish it was recorded.
Okay. I wish it was so funny.
Going back, I get the whole rundown about the gearing and where neutral sits and how it's tricky to get neutral, and you gotta push down first gear and then you clutch, and then you gotta go up for the rest of the gears with your left foot. The brake on the right foot on the back brake doesn't work. The only brake on it is right where the throttle is on the right. And so I'm going around, and it's a little bit tricky at first, and I almost I get in some mud and the bike falls over, but that I don't crash or anything. It's just me learning.
I remember
how to
that
steer.
you took off and you kind of went through you kind of got into the mud and you
I got into the mud and it just went. They just went down. So I got back out and I just started going through the forest, and I did a loop, and I was going down some of the back trails, almost slipping in some mud because it doesn't do well in mud at all.
Nope.
And I was doing fine, and I was finding neutral, if I would stall the bike, and I just started again. And I came back to the fire, and I stopped for a bit, chilled. These guys were playing Black Ops 3. You guys were playing Black Ops 3 in the woods.
Steven brought Black Ops 2 on his Xbox, and we hooked it up to a generator. Yeah.
That's something I've never seen before. That was awesome.
That was really funny.
I just watched these guys playing, chilled and whatever, and then I decided to go out on the bike again. So I hop on, and I'm getting it started, and I accidentally just give it way too much gas kicking into first. It was way too much throttle. It jumps up and keeps going, and from where we are, it's where I'm facing, it's going downhill a little bit, and it's not a smooth downhill. It's gung, gung, gung,
dude, you
downhill.
went over a giant tree root.
So
that's like what initiated the crash was you were going so fast and then you hit this tree root and it like flipped you over.
Yeah. And so I give way too much throttle. So I'm barreling downhill in first gear.
Yes.
And my legs are like almost off. I've apparently, like, from these guys' perspective, mine was like so different. Like, I mean, I was bouncing up and down and I'm trying to brake, but because I was like held down, the throttle's still going, right?
Yeah.
And because it's the only brake that works. At the same time. So then, like, finally, I'm bouncing up and down, and I'm like a foot off of the bike, and then the bike bounces back up, and it's just like this back and forth on a rodeo. I finally, like, hit the root or whatever, and the bike bounces, and I let go, and I fall on top of it. And this was all within, like, this was like 5 seconds, right? It was so quick.
No, yeah, this whole thing is like, brr, 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 whoa, crash. And then we're all like, brr, brr, and then we look at you, you get up.
Okay, wait.
You get up, and you're like...
Because I get up, I don't even remember what I said. I was like, oh my gosh. And I stand up and I look at the entire group of guys staring at me in dead silence for like 3 solid seconds. It felt like a minute.
No one says anything.
Didn't say or laugh or do anything. And then finally Ethan speaks up and he says, are you okay? And I just give him a thumb. Yeah, I'm good. And I pick up the bike and I sit on it for like 2 minutes before I start up and I go again.
Dude, yeah. That was something I gave huge props to you for, though, was you actually kept riding. You didn't, like, give up there. I've seen that kind of crash from so many people who've never ridden something before, and they're like, no, I'm done. But you're like, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get back on.
Oh, it hurt, though. Like, afterward, it hurt, man. My shin was in pain for the last few days.
Oh, dude, I wish I could recreate it, dude. It's so funny. Because you were, like out of nowhere, you were just, like, flooring it, and then you hit the root, and it, like... jumped and then it like lost balance, like low-sided, and then you like nose-dived and rolled over.
Oh yeah, I was on top of it. Whoa! Yeah, I just let out all the scream because I don't even know if I don't think I was saying anything while it was barreling down.
No, dude, you're just full silence.
I was dead silent because I was so focused. Like, what the heck? What do I do? I wish I could have seen it from your perspective, because afterwards we went to his house and Ethan was like, good job of taking that bail on the bike. And I was like, yeah. And then all of you guys started describing it to me. I was like, wow, this sounds way funnier than from my perspective.
Yeah, the outside perspective was so goofy looking, but I can't. Yeah, those kinds of crashes are sketchy. First person though.
Oh yeah,
dude. Yeah, that was so fun though. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So,
dude, that was such a good moment of the day in combination with everything that went down. Just seeing that.
I'm glad it could be a highlight. Glad I could be an actual clown. An actual clown, not even running a clown strike.
An actual clown. Yeah, exactly.
Man.
I think for now that'll wrap it up though.
Next Thank episode, you guys so much for, we're gonna have another guest.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Next
so
episode,
make sure to subscribe so you're notified when we have this next guy on.
Please subscribe. It's going to be a good one. I already know it will be.
Subscribe.
Bye.
Bye. We'll see you later.
Oh.
Heck yeah.